the realtor jargon has got to be simplified down to basic words that every human understands. When we say under contract, most people don't know what that means. So every time, like on the radio, I say under contract, when a buyer and a seller have agreed to sell the property from seller to buyer, they've agreed on a contract to transact on the home. I want to say very basic terminology. There's absolutely a place for what you're talking about, this educational content. I would deliver it very professional. If you know somebody who's in their search process right now, I've got the number one thing that they need to know about a home inspection, right? Wait till the end. I'm going to tell you something to avoid, right? So something like that. You still want to have cliffhangers even in this educational content that is going to get them to come back and watch the entire thing, or stay with you and watch the entire thing. I think educational content is good. The stuff that we talked about, I would go 50. If I was going to go create a formula, 50% local content, maybe 25% of this educational, and then the other bucket, 25% is going to be a couple of fun stories that you just know are going to be so entertaining that people are going to relate to that. Your social proof, you're like, look at me, I'm standing out in front of this house. I sold this 2 years ago. Yeah, the sellers just called me to like come, right? Like your social proof stuff that shows I'm dominating, I'm doing it. You should be calling me to look at the stuff that most agents only post, right? They post 100% of this crap and it just becomes boring and it's the same thing over and over again. I'd still have that in there, but when you have all this other good stuff that you're doing, you're just giving value to the community 80% of the time, 70% of the time, then the social stuff hits a lot harder because they want to root you on because you're giving them so much information. By the way, most people have a paywall on Hartford Current. There is a link to get past the paywalls that
Internet Time Machine,
Pat Kenny gave us.
Wayback Machine.
Wayback Machine?
Yeah.
So that you can get behind the paywall. Delivering information that's on the Hartford Current or any of the news publications that have a paywall, that have an article in relation to Connecticut, you bringing extreme value because you're giving information to somebody that lives here that can't see it anyways, right? So I would do as much of that as you possibly can. I said this one before. Nobody's doing this, and it blows my mind. And this could literally be a green screen video. You don't even have to go to the town hall meeting. But
I'm waiting for someone to catch on to this one.
There are town hall meetings happening in every single town, every single city, every single week, basically, every single month. And they have to release those minutes out to the community. Nobody's covering this. So you can get those minutes a lot of times online. So you could just take the town website and put it as your green screen, and you don't have to go to the meeting. Or you can like be the reporter and be outside of the meeting or in the hallway of the meeting and shoot the content and deliver that information to the average townspeople who don't know where the heck to find it, don't even know what's happening in their own town. You become the resource. I know.
Hey, if you live at the corner or if you're thinking about living in the vicinity of Maine and whatever, they're putting up a stop sign or there's a new traffic law, anything like that, right?
The biggest pothole in town that needs to be fixed is right here, right? Be standing in the road. There's such there's so many open spots that nobody's doing anything on. And I know, every time we want to find out something about in Naples, in Florida, there's this Facebook guy, Tim Knows Naples. So every time there's a rumor of a new restaurant, this Facebook guy, Tim Knows Naples, he created this page. He's the one that's breaking the story. And my wife goes on there all the time. Like she hears a rumor, boom, she goes on Tim Knows Naples. He's covering the story. He's delivering their information. Everybody in the town is always going to Tim Knows Naples, right? That's actually a great name. It could be, Abby Knows whatever town, right? Pick a town. And you're the one that's always breaking all of the information, delivering the information. Over time, you're going to get, month over month, day over day, a significant following because people are going to know where the news is being delivered. You got to be consistent And when you do this kind of stuff, the local stuff, consistent in a specific area over and over and over again. If you jump around the map, people don't know what to expect from you.